If you are an Aries placement, I need you to listen up, babe, because Spirit is saying that 2026 is not going to be a repeat of any other year that you've ever lived before, y'all, okay? This is going to be a year where you stop surviving and you start fully stepping into your power, Aries. I'm talking breakthroughs. I'm talking alignments. I'm talking big decisions, y'all, and really just a version of you that your past self, I feel like, has been praying for a while. Some of you have been praying for it, okay? Some of you are going to look back 12 months from now and you are barely going to recognize the version of you that is listening to the reading right now. And I promise you, you can stamp that, map that. I guarantee it, Aries, okay? Massive change for y'all in 2026. So if you are Aries Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, if you resonate with the Aries energy at all in any capacity, babe, this message found you for a reason. So please tune in. I got stuff to tell you, okay? But I want to say welcome back to the Spiritual Connection, you guys. This is your hub for divine clarity and soul alignment. I am the Spiritual Bridge, and today we're going to be stepping into your official Aries 2026 prediction reading, you guys. Like I said, this reading is for Aries Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, where whatever placement Aries you have. But I will implore you or tell you to make sure that you watch all 3 placements, all your big 3 at least. And if you're interested in love this year, watch for your Venus placement as well. Watch those readings to get a full story of how your 2026 is coming together. You can get the full overview, get your whole meal, okay? So I'm going to be posting fire signs first, then earth, then air, and then water signs. So definitely check back to the channel. You can trust the algorithm to bring you back around, or you can just go ahead and hit subscribe and turn on that notification so you know you won't miss it. I'm just saying, okay? Before we jump in, though, I do want you to do something very, very powerful. I feel like this is going to set you up for success in 2026, y'all. In the comment section down below, share your big 3 with me, but also share one thing that you are calling in for 2026, okay? It's almost like writing a little love letter to yourself, to your future self, okay? Something that you can come back to at the end of the year and just say, like, look, I manifested that, I did that, like, yeah, okay? While you're down there in the comment section, you guys, leave me some good energy, or leave me a little good energy of your residue of your good energy on my thumbs up button, you guys. Hit that hype button on YouTube, that new hype button. I really appreciate that. And then, like I said, make sure you hit that subscribe button and your notification bell so you never ever miss when Spirit has a word for you, boo, okay? And 2, y'all, if you want your own like personalized 2026 blueprint, you want to know the timing, you want to know your breakthroughs, you want to know your love energy, you want to know your money windows, all of that good stuff, and what your chart specifically says about your year 2026, you can book a 2026 tarot forecast reading with me. The link is in the description box below and in the pinned comments, okay? But Aries, we gotta talk just a little bit of astrology before we get into the cards, because your sky in 2026, y'all, is screaming. It is loud, all right? Saturn and Neptune are going to shift into your sign, Aries. So that just means for Aries, all Aries, that's an identity upgrade, okay? Identity upgrades, we're talking spiritual clarity and just stepping into that version of yourself that you have been preparing to become all this time, okay? We're going to have some eclipses this year in Aquarius and Leo that are going to highlight your visibility, y'all. It's going to highlight your friendships, even your creativity and your leadership, Aries. You know, you start off the Zodiac, so leaders, okay? Leadership. Jupiter is going to move into the sign of Leo in the middle of this year, or 2026, y'all. And that is when your confidence, Aries, your pleasure, your risk-taking, your creative expression, all of that is just going to expand. It's going to blow the freak up, y'all. And I feel like this is really a turning point year for you, 2026. It's not going to be like any year before. I know you may have had different intentions for 2025, 2024, and even beyond that, or before that, but Spirit is saying this is a different year, y'all. I don't know if you're feeling a shift in the energy. Let me know if I'm not crazy, because I'm feeling a major shift just for us collectively, all signs. Okay, 2026 is going to be a way different year. Okay, but Spirit is saying for Aries specifically, you're not going to live a life like you've lived before. And now we're about to see how Spirit is going to fill in the details for us, Aries, and see what else is going on in 2026, what you need to know. All right, look at the split. I love the orange energy. It's definitely giving an abundance. But Aries, let's take a deep breath together. Just inhale and exhale. All right. We're going to get into the energy of 2026. Spirit, show us Aries 2026. Make it clear, make it plain for Aries. What's the overall guiding energy for Aries in 2026, Spirit? What is the energy that is taking Aries through 2026? Ooh, that's a lot. Okay, whoa. Look. But what came out for you, Aries? We got shower of prosperity. I'm telling you, this year is different for you, Aries. It's raining good things on you. And I'm telling you, you are very much protected. That's the energy, this white energy coming out. There's a lot of confirmation that you are protected and that you have your spirit guides around you, because I feel like this year is you're going to experience a different level of clarity this year. Okay. Outside of this shower of prosperity, I feel like you're being showered with like intuitive downloads, intuitive hits. Like you know, like you're clear, you know, and you have wisdom, and that's protected, Aries. I'm telling you, Aries, you have your guardian angels. It's like you have you know how like celebrities walk around with their bouncer or whatever, or what do they call them, bodyguards? That's what this is giving. You are so protected. It's like you are. It's giving leg up. It's giving Aries is the famous of the Zodiac this year, and you're being showered with prosperity, and people can't get near you. Okay, they cannot get near you, Aries. This is like, look at your overall guiding energy, y'all. I feel like, you know, Spirit is literally showing me that 2026 is going to be a year where you are moving out of survival energy and into this overflow. This is not small, y'all. This is not a small blessing at all. This is not breadcrumbs. Like, this is going to be a year, Aries, where you have been planting the effort, the healing, the sacrifices, the risk, like all of it is finally about to show up in the physical world. Like you've been doing a lot behind the scenes and you may have not felt like you were getting tangible results, but this is the year that changes. For some of you, this feels like money. It feels like your money is going to be increasing in multiple ways, right? This could be unexpected checks or unexpected opportunities that you thought that you missed that are just circling back around and coming and hollering at you, Aries. You know, this could be a promotion for some of you. This could be more clients, new clients for some of you, or a creative project that you have that's just finally taken off. But it's definitely for excuse me, a good majority of you, this is a financial door that's opening, that's going to offer you more freedom than you have had in a long time. I feel like that freedom is going to take you out of this survival mode. And what I'm hearing is you're going to manifest faster in 2026 than you ever did in the last 3 years combined. Okay. This is also going to be a year where money is going to be tied to your alignment. So when you choose you, Aries, like when you say no to whatever is trying to drain you or, you know, just isn't reciprocal, and you step into your gifts, like fully, no holds barred, like no holding back, that's when the universe is going to respond like instantly. You're going to feel like it's giving instant, okay? Like 2-minute rice. It's gonna be quick. And the crazy part is, you know, like I'm telling you, because your guardian angels are here, you are literally being divinely guided, divinely protected into this prosperity shift. Okay. Your angels are covering this whole entire chapter. You are not walking into 2026 alone by any means necessary, Aries. Okay. This path, I feel like, you know, is being cleared for you. And it's safe for you to receive, okay? It's safe for you to expand. You are safe to succeed. You know, it's safe to have this. It's okay to be ready for this and to experience this, Aries, because some of you, I feel like, have been afraid of, you know, outgrowing people or outgrowing a job maybe, or, you know, just even outgrowing a version of yourselves. But 2026 isn't, it's not going to ask you for your permission to do it, Aries. It's just going to do it. It's going to elevate you regardless. Like, whether you know, so get ready, okay? Because I feel like this is the year where Spirit is saying, you know, let me show you what happens when you stop doubting and you start allowing, you know. Let me really blow your mind. That's what I feel like Spirit is trying to tell you, Aries. You know, this card combination with the prosperity and divine protection that comes along with it. Yeah, this tells me, y'all, that 2026 is just, it's not just a better year, but it's really a turning point year. Like that, like, it's serious. It's a turning point year for you. This is a glow up year. Like, literally, the glow is going to be sickening, blinding. All right. This is going to be a year where your relationship with abundance, I feel like, changes permanently for the future. Okay. This is a big deal, big energy, big deal, Aries, for 2026. But I'm going to shift over and see, you know, we love the shower of prosperity. But let's get real and see what's the potential challenge that Aries faces in 2026. All right, so we got limitation. And I feel like it's your own limitation, because I feel like Spirit made me really say, like, when it's safe, when I was saying that earlier, it's safe to succeed. It's safe to be like the best, Aries. It's safe to be first. It's okay. And I feel like you want to hold yourself back with this energy of limitation. Right? We got the Tower here on the bottom of the deck. So I'm telling you, I'm not lying to you when I say, Aries, you, ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. Okay, like, you are trying to prevent this change, or you're trying to, like, you don't realize what you're doing. You think that you're doing what is right and what's protecting you and what's keeping you safe, but you're just limiting your blessings. It's like you're going outside. It's like I'm telling you, hey, I'm finna shower you with some money, and then you go outside with a raincoat and an umbrella and nothing to try to catch the money with. You're just expecting the rain and just limiting yourself. Like, literally, that's the vibe that you're giving, Aries, and we're gonna have to straighten that up when we get into 2026. But the challenge here, I'm telling you, is going to be this limitation, okay? And what Spirit, I feel like, is showing me that your biggest obstacle next year, Aries, it's not going to be external. It's really the internal limitation. I'm telling you, okay? This is your mindset. This is that self-doubt trying to come and creep in. This is the this is like the fear of the past repeating itself. This could even, you know, I feel like, Aries, you're tripping. You're afraid to step into something that's bigger because you don't want to mess it up, or you don't want to lose control, or you don't want to disappoint yourself. And for some of you, I feel like, you know, Spirit is really trying to say your only real limitation in 26 is the story that you're telling yourself about what you think that you're capable of. You're putting limitations on your own self. I'm telling you, because look at the bottom. I'm telling you, at the bottom of the deck, this Tower, reverse, because it's prevention. Like the card at the top, the word at the top is prevention. This combination really, I feel like, is powerful, because this Tower coming out reverse just means that, you know, you get to avoid any type of unnecessary chaos by choosing to change before life forces you to change. You know what I mean? So the challenge of 2026, it's not really about disaster, but it's more so about hesitation, okay? It's staying in the places that you know you have outgrown. It's trying to shrink yourself, you know, to avoid triggering anybody. And just, no, some of you are telling yourself that you're not ready. And Spirit is trying to get in your face and tell you that you've been ready, okay? Like, some of you may really wrestle with taking a leap of faith, or breaking some type of pattern, or leaving your comfort zone, or upsetting other people, or really just being seen in your full power. Some of you may definitely wrestle with that. But don't trap yourself in a situation that Spirit is trying to free you from, okay? Because I feel like, you know, 2026 is not a year where the universe is trying to knock you down, like knock your life down. I feel like it's more so a year where Spirit is trying to invite you to step out of this cage that you are building for yourself before you get uncomfortable in this cage and you outgrow it completely. It's like Spirit is trying to pull you out. The challenge is going to be your mindset in 2026, Aries. Get your mind right. Get your mind right. Because the door is already open. You got to stop waiting for permission to walk through that door, Aries. Because it's already open to you. This is going to be a year where I feel like your courage has to be. It has to be louder than your fear is. Because that's the only thing that's going to hold you back. You and your own limitations that you're putting on yourself. Because it's not external, okay? Like all lights are green, baby. I don't know why you're not going, Aries. That's all I'm saying. Let's look at your the biggest blessing of 2026, or the biggest breakthrough. What's the biggest blessing or breakthrough of 2026 for Aries, Spirit? Oh. It's a lot. Let's try that again. Show me Aries' biggest blessing or breakthrough that's happening in 2026. Oh, I love it. Ace of Swords. New idea, clarity. Okay, and you got the King of Swords here at the bottom of the deck, Aries. So I feel like not only are you getting new ideas, but you're getting the wisdom of how to carry it out. Because you know how it is when you get like an idea and it's like, okay, that's a great dream, that's a great plan, but like, how do I like practically do it? Not only are you going to get this idea, this clarity, I'm telling you, your mental is in the hot seat in 2026 because the swords are out here. Okay, so it's very much mental, right? But the breakthrough, when I got up here and I told y'all, like, tune in, because Aries series Spirit has been telling me a lot about your 2026 and how this is going to be a breakthrough year for a lot of you. Like, here's the proof, y'all. The proof is in the pudding. This is literally your breakthrough year, Aries, okay? If you don't get anything else from this reading, just know, like, Aries, I'm coming out. I just feel like that needs to be your theme song, Aries. Look, let the world know, because Aries is coming. This is very much, with this Ace of Swords, this is a mental, this is a spiritual, and this is a very communicative awakening that's going to be happening for you this year, okay? Because this tells me that your biggest blessing next year, like I said, is going to come through that clarity that I'm talking about. Like, it's like you have all the answers. You're going to be the person, you're going to be the student in class. When the teacher got a question, you're going to be putting your hand up every time, Aries, because you have the answers. You have the clarity, okay? Clarity about your purpose. You have clarity about your path. You have clarity about who you are, who you're becoming. You have clarity about what no longer aligns with you and who you are. Like, you just got the answers, okay? And I feel like, you know, where you may have felt confused, some of you back to 2023, 2024, 2025, you know, you were feeling confused and just maybe even in a fog where there was just not a lot of clarity. I feel like 2026 is going to be a year where it brings sharp, undeniable clarity, like undeniable breakthrough that's happening, y'all. This is going to be a moment of truth, and a moment where I feel like you say, Aries, like, I finally get what Spirit is trying to tell me. Like, it's all making sense, right? For some of you, I feel like this is going to be a brand new idea, a brand new project. This is going to be a business move. For some of you, it could be a literal move. For some of you, a collaboration, or just a new direction in general. For others of you, this is going to literally be a mindset shift. And this mindset shift is going to be so freaking powerful, Aries, that it changes your entire freaking trajectory of your life for the rest of your life, okay? So don't think like, oh, it's just no, because this mindset shift will level you up for years to come, okay? And I'm telling you, this is where your intuition, it's like your intuition and your logic are going to work together in tandem, and they're going to go together so good where you are, you know, where you're not just feeling something, you know something, you understand it, you got clarity. I'm telling you, it's like you got the sauce, Aries. I'm a little jealous, okay? But, you know, and then we got the King of Swords here at the bottom of the deck. This blessing is it's not just about having this new idea, but it's about having the confidence to carry it out, the discipline, the know-how, the leadership to act on this idea. That's why this King of Swords is here. I feel like, you know, you got to start honoring what you know is true. That's what Spirit is saying. This combination, the King of Swords, the Ace of Swords, because the King of Swords like just leads to the Ace of Swords. So it really is giving, you know, like mental clarity, really decisive action, or setting strong boundaries. Some of you, this could be a new contract or some type of new agreement, or an upgrade in communication. You know, for some of you, I feel like you're definitely going to be seen as a leader, Aries, okay? But you are going to start finally trusting your own mind, your own judgment, because it's like you know the answer. You know better than anybody else, okay? This is also going to be a year where I feel like you're going to be making decisions from, you know, your truth, clarity, and not just trying to make a decision out of fear or trying to, you know, hurry up and make a decision, right? You are moving from alignment and not out of obligation. You are moving from intuition and not out of confusion, y'all. And I feel like, you know, with the King of Swords, definitely it tells me that you're stepping into a higher, wiser, more strategic version of yourself, okay? A version of you that I feel like really is just, you have to refuse to shrink and settle, Aries. You have to. This person is like leveled up, okay? Your breakthrough is in the realization that your mind, your brain is your tool. That's your power tool. That's your key for 2026, y'all, okay? When your thinking shifts, when your mindset shifts, Aries, your entire life is going to shift right along with it, okay? This new idea, this new clarity, whatever this is going to be the key that really unlocks this breakthrough, that just unlocks this treasure chest. And you see how the money just starts flowing, okay? And this is what you've been waiting on, the overflow, the abundance. This new idea is what's going to bring this success, y'all. I'm really, really excited for you, Aries. Let's shift over into your love life. Love and relationship energy for the Aries collective. What does love and relationships in 2026 look like for Aries placement, Spirit? Love and relationship energy. Ooh, all right. So we got separation. Interesting. And so I feel like, you know, for some of you, this is degree of separation. Like I said, it's almost given like you are a celebrity and you can't hang around the same people. Look, and what's right behind it? The Three of Swords. So there could definitely be some type of loss that is kind of sad, especially maybe in connection. But Spirit is trying to put a degree of separation between you, you and things that just no longer serve you. Like, that's just the skinny and fat of it, Aries. Like, and with this cassette here at the bottom of the deck, there's definitely some, it's definitely Spirit is trying to separate you from old things. It's like, if it's old, if it's familiar, Aries, it's no longer meant for you. And I'm going to just tell you, Aries, I do feel like Spirit is being very direct with love here, okay? For many of you, love is going to definitely begin with space or distance or some type of release from something or someone that has been weighing on your heart. And I feel like, you know, for some of you, this could definitely be a temporary emotional distance or like a little pause for the cause, or, you know, you just need a little period of reflection. But for others of you, it may be a full-on breakup, or just finally being able to let go of something that you have been holding on to for way, way, way too long, Aries. You know, Spirit is trying to level you up. And I feel like, you know, what Spirit is showing me is whatever separation is happening, whether it's physical, whether it's emotional, whether it's energetic, Aries, it's for your benefit. It's for this protection. Your angels are telling you, okay? And look, confirmation that you're ready, Aries. Confirmation that you're ready, and it's time for you to go. It's time for you to leave this comfort, and it's Spirit is saying that you are prepared for bigger and better. Don't get comfortable here. Okay, I'm just telling you. But this is, you know, whatever this separation is, it's divinely timed, and I feel like it's creating room for something healthier, a healthier connection, a healthier dynamic, a healthier version of just even you to come to the surface. And that's what's the most important here. Some of you, Aries, have been carrying a relationship in your spirit way long after that relationship stopped carrying you. Like, you have somebody in your heart, you're thinking about them, you're caring about them, and it's not reciprocal at all. Because it's given very outdated. With this cassette energy, this is that replaying the old patterns, outdated thinking, old wounds, old narratives, old conversations, or old versions of yourself, Aries. Like, I feel like, you know, you got to stop replaying the past. The past is not going to get you anywhere. It's not gonna guide you where you're trying to go. This cassette, I feel like, tells me that the real relationship shift in 2026 is gonna be happening in your mind before it happens in your like actual world. So just know that, Aries, yeah, 2026 is gonna be a year where you're gonna be breaking out cycles. You are healing wounds, attachment wounds, and just rewriting that old programming. And I feel like, this is going to be a year where, Aries, you aren't choosing partners from pain or fear or just, because that's your type or that's your habit. Like, no, you're going to be releasing the idea of someone and not the actual person for some of you, because I feel like for some of you, you may still just be holding on to a ghost or something from the past, but you got to let go of what you had hoped they would become or what you thought it would become, and literally it's time to go. If you're single, Aries, I feel like, this separation is going to be from just an old love identity, how you used to show up in love and relationships, because you're stepping into, like, you're maturing romantically, and you got romantic clarity, and this is going to help you be in alignment when it comes to your love life. If you're already in a relationship, Aries, I feel like you may be healing some type of pattern that's keeps coming up in your relationship. So some of you may decide to take some type of space just to take a little breather to get some clarity, or just learn how to communicate in a new way that's helpful, that brings you all closer. You know what I mean? The separation, whenever it happens, however it happens, it's not for punishment, it's to prepare you. Okay, just know that, because 2026 wants to bring you like a real connection that's going to meet you at this new level. Like, you're it's giving celebrity now, kind of. Okay, so you gotta date celebrities. You gotta date people that are on your level, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, financially, energetically, like all the above. Y'all need to be meeting. Okay, but before you can accept this newness this breakthrough in your love life, you have to let go of some of the old. You have to release it. Okay, so don't be taking the old junk into 2026. Make a pact with yourself to leave it in 2025, okay? Excuse me. All right, but we're going to look at your money and career. Money, career, purpose, energy for 2026 for Aries. The energy. All right, so I love that cutlery is showing up. We have the spiral energy that showed up here at the bottom of the deck, and I feel like this gives me an energy that you're coming out of. You're coming out of an energy where you felt like things were out of control, especially when it came to your finances. You may have felt like, in the years prior, 2025, 2020, you may have felt like you had really no control over your finances. Like, money came when it wanted to, money left when it wanted to, and you just couldn't really get a handle. You may have felt like it just wasn't panning out for you, right? But I'm going to tell you first, this is a year where you're going to be really equipping yourself. This is going to be a year to learn something new, for sure. If you've been thinking about it, you've been tussling in your mind in years before, 2026 is going to definitely be the time to sharpen your mind, learn something new, gain the tools, the skills, the resources that you need to thrive, Aries, okay? Because you're upgrading your environment. You're upgrading your systems. You're upgrading your work habits. You're upgrading your business structure, okay? Your overall approach to money, your mindset with money, that's being upgraded, okay? And cutlery isn't just about, like, living well. It's about surviving. Not just surviving financially, but, like, surviving in the sense where you feel stable, supported, and where you feel abundant, okay? Definitely I'm seeing new income streams for you, Aries. More consistent money. For some of you, this may definitely be a job upgrade or a new position, or some of you may, get this new idea, the bright idea to move out into entrepreneurship. Some of you, I feel like for somebody, I don't know who you are, but you're going to get a celebrity client. And I feel like that could change your whole business or whatever. But this is going to be a lifestyle shift that makes your life easier. Okay. You are moving from where where you feel like you need more money to where, like, you don't need more money. You need to manage more money. Right. I feel like this also really indicates that you may be asked to step into a leadership role or a provider role, especially with the King of Swords that showed up here. So, you know, some of you, because your money is going to be up there. I'm telling you, your money is changing. It's given like you become the celebrity of the family, and then like people look to you to like take care of the family. I'm just saying. For some of you, that could be the situation. But it's not, it's going to be from a place of strength, you know. It's not going to feel necessarily like a burden. Like, oh my God, I got all this on my shoulder and I can't handle it. No, because you got an overflow going. This is really, really huge. This is really, really huge. And then this spiral energy, I feel like it just means that your money and career are going up. It feels like spiraling up. Everything is trending upward, okay? But it also means that a cycle that you thought you may have finished maybe coming back around in 2026, but like with a different vibe, a different momentum, a different, you know, it's gonna be different results. Just because something happened one way in the past doesn't mean it's gonna happen that way in the future. So some of you may go back to an old talent or an old job or an old industry, or this may be an old business idea that you thought about, or, you know, a project, or, you know, this could even be a connection. For some of you, it could be a connection that you go back to, or just a passion or some type of hobby that, you know, you put on the shelf and you put it up and you thought it wasn't going to be anything. But no, this time I feel like you're going to approach it with a different mindset, a clearer mindset, this clarity, and then you're going to have the resources on top of it. Yeah. This is giving a whole new thing, y'all. Spiral is about I feel like promotions and recognition and visibility and, you know, climbing the corporate ladder. This is that advancement. This is what's changing, period, regardless. Okay, whether you think you're ready for it or not, your career, just know it's not spiraling down in 2026. It's spiraling up. Like, you're going up the ladder. You're moving. This is upward motion. This is upward expansion. This is upward earning potential. This is upward opportunities. You know, whatever felt stagnant in 2025 is going to start like accelerating. It's like whatever felt like it was stuck, the gas is on. Okay, the foot is on the gas and it's moving quick. So I feel like, Aries, this is going to be a year where you feel like, you know, you're finally being paid what you're worth. You're finally getting the rewards of the work that you put in. This is going to be a really, really defining, changing, breakthrough year for you, Aries. And like I said, things are spiraling up. Where you may have felt like years before things were spiraling out of control, things are spiraling up for you. So this is exciting. I want to see what angel is going to be guiding you through this year. Since y'all got guardian angels here, protection, we're going to see what angel specifically is guiding you through 2026, Aries. What angel is guiding Aries through 2026, Spirit? The angel of music. I love this. All right, so the angel of music is showing up. We got the angel of balance here at the bottom of the deck. And this is where I feel like, too, Cancer, this is where, or excuse me, I didn't mean to say Cancer. You may have Cancer in your chart somewhere, connect with a Cancer, but your guardian angels, I feel like they definitely are balancing between or wanting you to feel like you have that balance or that foundation. That's what I'm seeing with the angel of balance being around you. But the angel of music is who is showing up. I don't know which Aries this is, but I do feel like somebody under the sound of my voice is like musically inclined. And I do feel like this 2026 is going to be a year of your breakthrough. You know how they say like your big break or your lucky break, or like you need that one opportunity that's going to like put you on and give you your career. That's what this feels like for Aries this year, 2026. But this is, I feel like, you know, the angel guiding you, this angel of music, this is really healing, creative, and I feel like very spiritually aligned kind of energy. Because this angel of music comes in when your soul is ready to shift frequencies and really like elevate your vibration and reconnect with your joy. Music is going to be really, really instrumental to your year, Aries, 2026. This is all about, I feel like, raising your vibration. reconnecting with things that make you feel happy, pleasurable, you know, using sound and music or voice as activation. Some of you definitely, I think there was a song that I had sung earlier and I was like, that should be your theme song. That probably wasn't a coincidence that, you know, I sung a tune, because definitely, or you should probably have a theme song for your year, Aries, because yeah. This, I feel like, too, is going to be emotional releasing through, some of you are going to be expressing yourself through music. But for some of you, yeah, music is going to be a huge spiritual tool for you next year, okay? Certain songs, certain lyrics, certain sound frequencies are going to come to you the exact moment that you need clarity, that you need some type of comfort. And so I need you to really, really pay attention to what spirit is going to speak through this sound. Like, you got to pay attention to the music, okay? But even deeper than that, deeper than the music, I feel like this angel really symbolizes alignment through joy. You know, your soul is being tuned like an instrument, y'all. That's what this is. It's like putting a piano, tuning it back into its original frequency. It's like you have been out of alignment, the chaos. But no, 2025 may have definitely had you feeling heavy, you know, stagnant. But 2026, you're going to feel much lighter, much more joyful, y'all. You're going to feel more connected, you know. So if you were feeling lonely or not supported, that's going to change in 2026, y'all. I feel like really, too, this is an emotional cleansing for you, Aries. Some of you are going to rediscover a passion for music, singing, dancing, movement, something creative, anything that really just allows your spirit to breathe and just be at peace and have joy. Yeah, for sure. That's what's going to be expressed this year. But this angel of balance, y'all, this really tells me again that your spiritual team is not just uplifting you emotionally. It's not just about what you're going to feel. They're going to also restore like the equilibrium in your life, okay? So it's no more extremes, no more burnout, no more like over giving, no more over fixing, no more Aries pouring out of their empty cup trying to fill everybody else's cup. No, this angel of balance works hand in hand with this angel of music to really just help you find a rhythm. You know, it's like when you're using music and you know you got to have a certain rhythm with that little thing that goes back and forth. That's what your angels are, your guardian angels this year, making sure that you stay in rhythm, you stay in flow, okay? You make decisions that are grounded and you are emotionally stable, and you know there's just harmony between your personal life and your goals and all of that. That's what's happening, Aries. And I feel like, you know, Spirit is saying that your life is going to become a lot more peaceful, a lot more aligned, and just a lot more joyful, y'all. But you got to stop forcing and you just got to let things flow in 2026, okay? Because this is going to be the year, mark my words, Aries, this is going to be the year where you reclaim your peace, where you soften your energy and you just trust in the timing, and you get to be creative and you heal through your creativity and make money through your creativity, and just really be able to kind of restore the balance in your relationships and your partnerships. And, you know, 2026 is giving a very prosperous year for you, Aries. If you have Aries placements, it's a very spiritually harmonized year, 2026 for you all. So, you know, I do feel like if Aries, if this reading, if you've already been feeling some of this energy, you've already been feeling how Spirit is trying to shift you, just imagine what can come out for you in your own personal reading. So I definitely invite you to get your own personalized, this is collective energy that I'm reading for, but personalized insight towards your 2026. I want to leave you with one final message. I think I do. Just a little bonus message. Just a little bonus message for my Aries, since I feel like, you know, you should get used to overflow. All right. Look, don't dwell on 2025, 2024, 2023. Don't dwell on before, because I'm telling you, a whole new door is being opened to you. Final message for Aries to keep with them throughout 2026. Look, you will break free from that all that no longer serves you. I'm telling you, Spirit is, that's why the swords are here. You're being cut free, okay? This is going to be a year where you want to really honor what your intuition is telling you, your body is telling you, okay? This will not be the time to ignore, because that's how your guardian angels are speaking with you. But this is definitely, like, Spirit is saying, look, you have to set boundaries. Some things are going to have to be cut off. Some things are going to have to, you have to free yourself from them to access this prosperity. If I told you I had $1 million for you, but you had to leave certain people or certain situations behind, are you going to hesitate to do it? Or are you going to hop to it? I mean, that's food for thought. Let's think about it. That's what you need to be thinking about as we come into 2026, Aries. Spirit is really, I feel like, very clear about 2026 being a groundbreaking, like, life-changing year for you, Aries. So get into it, okay? And don't go into 2026 blind. Like I said, tap in with me, you guys, and get your insight. Get your best days, what's going on in 2026, your transits, what's happening. So you can walk into 2026 starting it strong and knowing what the heck is going on, okay? But I'm gonna leave this reading here, you guys. Like I said, definitely check out the readings for your other placements in your big three and your Venus sign. Leave me some good energy on my thumbs up button, you guys. Talk to me in the comments. Like I said, leave something, pen a letter to yourself. What are you trying to manifest in 2026? And I would love for us to come back at the end of 2026 and see that we called that in, okay? But yeah, that's what I got for you. I'm gonna leave it here. In the meantime, in between time, until next time, love ya.